Hey everybody, it's Okie Vet. It is Friday, May 24th, and I am in Hebron, Kentucky, doing a live load. We're loading right now at Levi Strauss, and I'm headed to somewhere in North Carolina. I don't remember where. But I realized I hadn't posted a video in a while, so I figured I'd catch everybody up. It's been a couple weeks, so let's see. Went to my oldest daughter's orchestra concert, which we thought was going to be her very last one because she wasn't going to play in her senior year, and she has since decided she still wants to play next year. So I get one more year of orchestra concerts with her, which I love. That's why I have that tattoo. She plays the cello. She also plays bass guitar, and she's better at bass than I am, which makes me mad, because I've played a lot longer and she's a lot better. Let's see. Then I went back out for a week, did this weird triangle thing to keep me close so that I could get home, because the next Thursday after that was my youngest son's 5th grade promotion. So basically you finish elementary school in Oklahoma, or at least in that school district in Oklahoma. You move on to middle school for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and then high school for 9th through 12th. So it was the youngest kid's last day of elementary school. So I got to do a little loop around for a few days so I could get back for that. And I have been on the road since then. So it's been 10, 11 days, something like that. I've been to, let's see, where did I go? First load was, Bentonville. Took a load up to Bentonville, to the Walmart distribution center there. Then went down to a dog food place, I forget the name. Took that up to Ohio. Caught a load from Ohio to Jersey. Actually, no, I had another load in Ohio that I did, just like a quick T-call to help out. It's like 200 miles. Then caught that load, went to Jersey, which I'm never going to North Jersey again. Being from the South, I'm really used to open roads, plenty of parking. That is not the case in Jersey. I was in North Jersey, like literally could just look out and see New York City, which was cool because I hadn't been to New York City since 2012, so I got to see the city, but I didn't go. That was a Target load to some place there in outside Newark. Spent 4 hours trying to find parking. In that 4 hours, I traveled a whopping 51 miles. But finally found parking like Bordertown or something. I forget how they pronounce the place, but it was at a Petro. So went ahead and bought dinner that way. I didn't have to pay for parking. And then caught a load out of it was right back across the border in PA. I forget exactly where, but it was a Morton salt load. Dropped that one off yesterday at Home Depot. It was 44,000 pounds of pool salt, and somehow in the lot when I got there, something cut into one of my trailer tires, so I ended up being stuck for an extra 3 hours waiting for roadside to come and fix a tire. Now they told me when I finally got through the breakdown and someone got dispatched and all that, they just said 90 minutes. They were there and just over that, like maybe 10 minutes more than that, which is phenomenal, because usually like if it's TA or Loves or any of them, they tell you 90 minutes is 3 hours. Well, my total time waiting altogether from the time I noticed that the tire was bad, I finished my load, I got out of the way for other trucks, kind of creeped along to a spot. Total time I was there over was 3 hours. That's not bad. Got that load, dropped that load off yesterday in southern Ohio. I forget the town, Monroe, I think. Anyway, I was at a Home Depot, DC. And now I'm down across the border in Hebron at the Levi's, and this is going to North Carolina. So Also, I just want to say, Illinois, get your crap together. Your roads are the worst. I used to complain about Oklahoma roads. Never again. I swear, if you're in a semi-truck and you go through Illinois, you're gonna need a kidney transplant at the end, because holy crap, it just beats you and the truck up the whole time you're driving through Illinois. Or not Illinois, I'm sorry, Indiana. Not bad. Indiana, get your crap together. Indiana's terrible. Never again. That's actually where I picked up that load. I went to Jersey. I went just across the border into Indiana and back. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. Lots of loads, lots of time on the road, lots of spending a lot of time searching for parking. So I have learned my lesson. When you are up north and on the East Coast, because I already knew it about most of the East Coast, if you don't shut down by 3:30, 4 o'clock, you're not going to park, or you're going to pay to park. That's your only two options. So today, it is currently 11:48. They've been loading me for about 30 minutes. I showed up early, thankfully, because they started loading 15 minutes after my appointment time. Don't know if they would have done that otherwise. So hopefully they're almost done, because it's only like 20,000 pounds for this load. It's not very heavy, but it'll probably be a lot of pants because it's Levi's. I'm gonna drive out, start heading east, and somewhere between 3 and 4, I'm shutting down. I'm finding a nice parking spot, hopefully a Love's, because I'd like to take a shower. The place I stayed at last night is being remodeled, so their showers weren't working, or I would have showered last night. So I'm gonna shower tonight. And at Love's I get free showers because of how much fuel I buy there. Because they're, for our company, they're the preferred. Night prefers Love's first, I think, because almost every fuel stop I get is a Love's. And then TA, which I don't really like TA fuel, it seems to burn faster. And then Pilot, but not Flying J. That's the weird part, because Pilot and Flying J and 19 are owned by the same company. But I never get a 19 unless I call and specifically ask for it, because I'm low on fuel and it's the closest stop. And they won't send us to a Flying J unless there's no other option. And this is recent, so it was contract renewal time recently, a few weeks ago. So I guess they do the contracts differently with whichever company you're with, whether it's Pilot, Flying J, or 19. And out of those three, the 19s are my favorite. They're the closest to a Love's as far as how they're laid out and just the way the people are in there and stuff. I brought my Gravedigger, for those who don't know, my big RC truck. I love it. It's a lot of fun. It's really fast. And this isn't a very busy warehouse today, so I was out driving around having fun. If I can figure out how to do it, I'll put the clip in here or at the end. It depends on if I can do it. But so I killed I don't know, 20 minutes or so. That's about how long the battery lasts. I have 2 batteries, but it was getting warm out, so I stopped and got back in the truck where the AC is. And yeah, so the quest continues for a dog. Pretty sure found one. We'll know in a couple weeks, and if so, it'll be a couple more weeks after that probably till I'd have the dog. And once I do, if I do, or when I do, I will make sure to introduce everyone to whatever dog I have. So for now, it's still Oogie Boogie. For those who don't know, I have an Oogie Boogie man, and he's right there. He's still chilling in his spot. I will eventually return him to his rightful owner, but not right now. Not till after I get my little puppy or dog or whatever. I don't know what I'm getting yet. So when I get my dog, I will return him home. Also got rain jacket because it's rainy season, and it was like 20 bucks at a Love's in, where was I? Oh, Texas, just outside DFW. Before I went back for my son's promotion thing. The last night I was gone, I found this. It was 20 bucks, and I had enough Love's points because I also have a CB now. And I love my CB. It's a lot of fun. And CB is not dead. Anyone that tells you CB is dead is lying. There's still a lot of guys that use it. Probably not near as many as used to, but there are a lot of guys out there. And there's some funny conversations on the CB that I'm not going to put on YouTube. But yeah, it's definitely good for calling out, we call them smokies or bears, but calling out where the cops are. Also, accidents, disabled vehicles, anything that's going to affect you driving. So if you're coming into this really bad, like hailstorm, people will radio, hey, you know, hail falling at mile marker or whatever, or hey, slowing down for this. Or if you see the slowdown, it's going the opposite direction, so you're going westbound and like eastbound is backed up. As you clear the backup part, like tell the trucks that are coming and be like, hey, eastbound 70, you have, you know, you're slowing down around mile blah blah. Tell them where it is, and they can start letting off. Because if you don't drive these things, you don't understand how long it takes one of these trucks to stop or even slow down. When I'm fully loaded, like a 44,000 pound load, I can be on a flat road at 65, which is the fastest this truck will let me go, and I can just let off the gas and I can coast at 65 for at least a mile before it starts to slow down. I'll be above 60 for 3 miles and just coast it if I wanted to. I don't do it very often, but it will do it. Especially if there's a slight downgrade, just like a little slight one where you're not going to pick up speed and hit the Jake brakes. I'll coast to 65 for 7 miles. And I won't. The truck will shift itself to neutral, and it just goes. So these things carry a lot of momentum with them. That was loud. I don't know if you guys heard it, but I think he came in the trailer wrong. Didn't poke a hole in it, so I don't care. But yeah, I want to keep this video kind of short. I don't really have a whole lot on my mind, except that, and real truckers don't wear flip-flops. I never thought about it much until I was bored watching TV, and one of those bonehead trucker videos was in my feed, so I said, whatever, I've never watched one, I'll watch it. And it was this montage, about 3 minutes, of truckers wearing flip-flops or like the Adidas slide style shoes, which were Crocs, which are even worse. Crocs should be illegal. I think straight to jail. If you wear Crocs in any situation, not just trucking, any situation, if you wear Crocs, straight to jail. But anyway, so now I notice it after watching that video. I see it all the time, and truckers on the CB, they make jokes about it all the time. I made one yesterday. There was a guy just sitting there blocking traffic for a good 5 minutes, and somebody got on the radio and said, what the F is going on up there? And somebody made a comment about how they don't know how to drive yet. So I grabbed the CB and I said, I bet they're wearing flip-flops, and got some good laughs out of it, so that was funny. That was actually last night, trying to find parking in the rain. Yeah. Dark, thunderstorm, trying to find parking in a very congested truck stop. Not fun. But 4 miles down the road, I was able to pay $20 and park. So I don't really like paying for parking, so I'm not going to do that anymore. And as much as I love my DM and TM, sorry guys, I'm not spending 2 hours and money to park when you can just reschedule the load for the next day. Unless you're going to reimburse me for parking. If you're going to pay me to pay for parking, then yeah, I'll pay for the parking and you just pay me back. But as far as I know, I'm going to ask. I'm sure the answer is no, but I'm going to ask if Knight reimburses for that. I don't think they do. But so yeah, that's my update. When they're done with this trailer, I'm going to get the hell out of here. Try and get some footage of some different things, like with I got my GoPro back. I have the little one, little Hero Session style. It's on the dash, so I'm gonna try and get some of that type of footage, and have that 360 I'm going to mount off my CB antenna up high and do some backing stuff for that. And then I also brought out my little drone. It's little, it's about that big. Trying to get some drone footage. I actually thought about doing all that kind of stuff because I hadn't seen any truckers doing it. And then I saw like Wildbeard does it, who I love. Shout out to Wildbeard. I don't think I've commented on a single thing of yours yet, but Glenn recommended him. And so I checked out his videos. I like them. Good vibes. And then also there's this one female. She drives for Prime. I'm gonna chew up her name because I only watched like 2 or 3 of her videos, and she's using the Insta360 as well. And I thought I was gonna be the only one doing it, but I'm not, so it's okay. But I'll be doing it too, especially for like backing videos and things, because I like where you can change the angle without actually moving the camera. So that kind of stuff is cool. But yeah, hopefully some of that, now that the weather is better, hopefully it's not raining as much, and I can do that stuff. But anyway, that's my update. Hope everything is good with you guys. Be safe. Do your pre-trips. Park early. Get out and look. Don't forget to go back into somebody's stuff. Don't be a Swiftie. I realize we have the same parent company, but they're still the butt of all the jokes. So don't be a Swiftie. Get out and look. Be safe. And yeah, see you on the road. Come on, Gravedigger. Do what I did a minute ago. Doesn't want to do it now. I was doing backwards flips. There it went.